In this video, Alejandro and I are going to show you some of our favorite neighborhoods in West El Paso.
And if you're thinking about buying or selling a home in El Paso, you definitely want to reach out to us first.
With that, let's jump into it. El Paso, Texas is divided by the Franklin Mountains here, which run north-south. Today's video, we're going to focus on some of our favorite spots west of the Franklin Mountains. We are in the Bear Ridge area right now. This is a fantastic location, tucked up about as high into the Franklin Mountains as you can go. So tons of these homes have unobstructed views, fantastic homes. Alex is going to tell you all about the homes themselves, prices. And then the Tuscany Ridge area is just a little bit behind us here. Still fantastic views. Just kind of ups the luxury level a little bit. We've helped a number of buyers and sellers purchase in these areas, and Alex is going to tell you a little bit more about the homes and the prices themselves.
Here in the Bear Ridge area, you're gonna find homes built from 1992 to all the way to 2025. Now those 2025 are gonna be very limited. Most of the homes here are gonna be closer to 2010. Now the prices are gonna start at $300,000 all the way to $2 million. The higher up you go in the mountain, the higher up the price. Now if you like HOAs or gated communities, there is an area called Tuscany Ridge. That is where you're gonna find homes that are pretty big, 6,000 square feet, $1.4 million to $2 million. Now, one of my favorite things about this neighborhood is gonna be the location because of the mountain views, easy access to hiking trails. You're also gonna find the best performing schools in El Paso: Tippin Elementary, Hornedo Middle School, and Franklin High School.
If you're really looking to embrace that mountain lifestyle, Bear Ridge, this Franklin Ridge, Tuscany Ridge is really a great option for you. Really the only cons we could think of is that you're not really going to get a ton of new construction options here. Most of these homes are resale homes that have been around for a while. Now, some people have built newer homes, so that is an option, but we've got a location a little bit later for you if you really are into new construction. If you want luxury living in the mountains, Bear Ridge, Tuscany Ridge, these are going to be fantastic options to consider. Now we're in an area really close to Bear Ridge, but this is more of the High Ridge area, specifically Park Hills neighborhood. This is a great location, not as close into the Franklin Mountains, but they're literally right there. And we wanted to kind of show you an exact home. This is a listing we've got coming up on Calle Bonita. I helped this homeowner purchase this home a couple years ago, and this home was built in 1999 and it was pretty dated. They've made a lot of upgrades to the home. One thing that we love about this home though is obviously the location, unobstructed views off the back. And this home is cool because it has paid off solar panels. It has a couple of Tesla power walls. So anybody with an EV is really going to enjoy this home.
To help you understand a little bit more about the price, one important number is going to be the price per square foot. That is going to be the sales price divided by the square footage. Here in this area of Bear Ridge, the prices are going to be between $170 a square foot all the way to around $255 a square foot. This listing is going to be for sale around $700,000, so it's going to be around $187 a square foot.
Okay, here is our second area on the west side kind of spotlight that we're doing for you. This is the Coronado Country Club and surrounding Thunderbird area. Great area. We're still really close to the Franklin Mountains, so you're going to have all the hiking, you're going to have the views, everything like that. Definitely higher price point homes. We're on hole number 10 here of the Coronado Country Club, which is a private golf course, but it's beautiful. A lot of the homes around here, definitely high luxury mansion homes, some mid-century modern, some ranch one-story homes that are really fantastic. And then in the Thunderbird area, homes are going to come down a little bit in the price, and we're going to let Alejandro tell you a little bit more about the homes themselves.
Here in the Coronado and Thunderbird area, you're gonna find a little bit older homes. The homes here are built from 1960 all the way to 2021. I'm gonna say the average here is gonna be early 2000s, maybe 2010. Now the prices range from $300,000 all the way to $2.5 to $3 million. I'm gonna say the Thunderbird area is where you're gonna find the lower price point homes, and close to the Coronado Country Club is where you're gonna find the higher price point homes. Now, price per square foot. Homes here are gonna start at $190 a square foot, all the way to $340, $345 a square foot. The pros for this neighborhood, very similar to the Bear Ridge and High Ridge area. You're right on the mountain, beautiful mountain views. I like that the homes here are a little bit bigger and one-story homes, and obviously I like that you have the country club pretty close by.
Our next location is really, really unique. It's almost like being in another world. This is an area called the Upper Valley. So we of course are still on the west side, but now we're actually west of Interstate 10, and we're much closer to the Rio Grande, which means we're at the lowest elevation basically in El Paso, which is why you're seeing so much green and water around me. That's really what makes the Upper Valley unique. This is a larger area. We're gonna put the map up so you can see exactly where we are, but there's a lot of really cool things going on with the Upper Valley. Now, it's a big mix of homes. Alex is gonna talk a little bit more about it, but we've got older homes here, we've got newer homes, we've got folks who have purchased lots that are still available and built really epic, large new homes. We've got homes that have been remodeled, really, really big mix. But here are some of the highlights. Like we said, since we're down here by the water source, there are, in most of these homes, there are water rights. So there are canals that connect these communities, and during the summer, right now we're fall, so the water's kind of been turned off from upriver, but in the summer, water's gonna come off the Rio Grande into these canals, and you're gonna be able to, if you want to, use that water to have a big green yard here, water your trees. Believe it or not, there are tree orchards down here, and so the availability of water is really, really unique to the Upper Valley. So that's one thing. Another thing is that the lot size here is really, really big. So in a lot of the areas that we've showcased before, like let's say the Far East, Horizon, these are small lots. We're talking 0.15 to 0.2 acres, whereas most of these homes could be a half acre up to 2 acres. We just drove by a property that has a couple of acres. They had a couple of horses on the property, and so you're definitely gonna get bigger lots here. A really also, I think, unique thing about this is while it does kind of feel otherworldly over here, you're actually still really, really close to everything in El Paso. Downtown El Paso this way, 10-minute drive, okay? Not a lot of traffic here. It's kind of a mix. A lot of these homes are in an HOA. Like this area behind me is called the Willows. It is a gated community with an HOA, but then right across the street here, a lot of these homes are not in an HOA, so you can kind of pick and choose there. There is a really nice golf course here, country club, the El Paso Country Club. So this is a fantastic area. The Upper Valley, again, we're talking kind of 79932 area, but let's kick it over to Alejandro and he's gonna tell you a little bit more about the pricing and the homes in this area.
Here in the Upper Valley, the homes are built from 1910 all the way to 2025. Now, there's gonna be some lots that you're gonna be able to build brand new homes. Those are gonna be typically custom builders, 600,000-700,000 and up. Now, price per square foot in this area, you're gonna start about $190 a square foot all the way to $380, $390 a square foot. Now, one of the things I really like about this neighborhood, like John mentioned, some of the properties have water rights. I like that the lots are a lot bigger than other sides of town, and there's a lot more green in this area.
All right, so our next area is Cimarron Canyon. Now we're a little bit further north than our other areas, and what that gets you is newer construction. So that Bear Ridge, High Ridge, Upper Valley, those areas are fantastic, but there are definitely some older resale homes. If you are looking for new homes, then Cimarron Canyon and Enchanted Hills are going to be fantastic options for you. Cimarron Canyon here is great because we're still really close to the Franklin Mountains. You also have something that no other neighborhood has, and that is walkability. Cimarron Canyon is one of the few areas where you can walk and bike to great amenities. They are building so many new stores in this area. It's unbelievable. From restaurants to pickleball courts to you name it, it's over there. So Cimarron Canyon, we really, really like it. Now, it is slightly smaller. Now we're back to the smaller lots. I'd say about 0.2 acres more or less is what you're gonna get. So you're not gonna get those big Upper Valley lots, but you are gonna get nice, new, modern, luxury homes, and Alejandro is gonna tell you all about them.
Here in Cimarron, you're gonna find homes built from 2007 all the way to 2025, but I'm gonna say the majority of homes are gonna be 2015 and newer. Now the prices, homes here are gonna start at $300,000 all the way to around $1.6 million. The price per square foot starts around $190 and it goes all the way to around $300 a square foot. Now, we are experts in new construction here in El Paso, and here in Cimarron you can find builders like Icon, Deal to Deal, Hicks Brothers, Colors, and many others. Now, a lot of the good things about this neighborhood is you're gonna find new construction, beautiful views of the mountains, and like John is saying, a lot of the amenities are pretty close.
We are now about as north as you can go on the west side in an area called Enchanted Hills Desert Springs. We're just north of Trans Mountain Highway 375. This is another really nice area, very similar to the Bear Ridge, Coronado, in that you're tucked up as close as you can get to the Franklin Mountains. You've got hiking, biking access directly into the Franklin Mountain State Park. So lots of opportunities for getting out there and being active or just enjoying the views. This is a great option for you if you want newer homes at a pretty affordable price. You know, some of these other areas that we've featured, you know, we're talking upwards of $1 million or so. If you're looking to be below $1 million for a nice affordable price, I think Enchanted Hills in the Desert Springs area is a really great option for you. And Alejandro is going to tell you a little bit more about the homes and the prices themselves.
Here in the Enchanted Hills area, you're gonna find homes that are built from 2014 all the way to 2025. Now, the prices are gonna range from $300,000 all the way to around $650,000. Price per square foot is gonna be from $150 all the way to around $250 per square foot. Now, the pros about this neighborhood, I think the main one is gonna be affordability. Affordability, new construction, and beautiful views of the Franklin Mountains. Thank you very much for watching this episode. These are not all the areas on the west side of El Paso. There's still areas like Sunset Heights and Kern, but these are definitely our favorite areas. Now, if you're thinking about buying a home in El Paso, you definitely need a real estate agent who's an expert in the El Paso market.
And again, thanks for checking out the video. If you're actually a homeowner and looking to sell your home, a lot of the homes that we featured in this episode are actually our previous listings that we have recently helped people sell. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.